If you sell voodoo dolls, I'm going to share something with you that you might want to know. First of all, a lot of people down here on planet Earth are willing to do a lot of funny things for money. I think that's very apparent. But, if you're so strung out for cash that you're like, hey, I'm going to sell voodoo dolls, I'm going to share with you a couple things you may want to know. First of all, the God, the being, the soul that is currently involved with this incarnation that has a lot of ranking and gets to determine the fate of humanity. One of his top two most hated individuals is beings that go out of their way to send black magic to other individuals, especially innocent individuals. And secondly, if you sell a voodoo doll, 99.9% of the times, individuals that are buying voodoo dolls are demonic and have a lot of unhealed childhood trauma, which means that they're going to be using that voodoo doll to send energy to someone that doesn't deserve it. That statement alone can cause some bungholes to pucker up because you're like, well, this person did this and this and this to me. Well, maybe in a past life you did that and that and that to them, and you're paying back your karma. Or maybe you're just paying back karma for another reason. And maybe there's a bigger picture to it. Maybe you signed up to learn some lessons, but you're an adult baby with unhealed childhood trauma sticking pins into a fucking goddamn voodoo doll, but you're an adult baby, basically, just a baby in a big meat suit, and you're taking out your unhealed childhood traumas, sending it to other individuals, pissing God off. Selling a voodoo doll, it goes to an unhealed demonic individual. And let's just say that they start doing things towards someone who's unawakened, hasn't stepped into their power yet. And that, pathetic individual with the voodoo doll actually affects that individual in a way that throws them off their path. You, the being that is so willing to make a dollar, are going to be tied to that karma. So can you imagine the web of strings you're going to attach to yourself by selling voodoo dolls? It's the second most hated thing by the God that's going to judge you in the afterlife. Are you sure you want to do that?